Welcome to Mystically Me. This is the space to connect to your intuition, to your higher guidance, your angels, ancestors, spirit guides, a place to really just become and feel more like yourself. I hope you've all been having a wonderful day. Uh, we are coming up tomorrow, well, depending where you live in the world, on the 27th into the 28th of August, we have a partial lunar deep eclipse, and it's going to be pretty visible. And eclipse is in Pisces. So, what's going on with this? If you have been having any sleep disturbances in the last few days, um, don't stress. It's going to go away. A lot of it has to do with this eclipse, and then Pisces is the sign of dreams. So don't worry about it. I know personally, I have not slept well the last couple nights, and I just kind of keep hoping that it shifts soon and that I will not be getting 4 hours of sleep a night because that's not really how I can be at my best. Also, Uranus is, I believe, square with the North Node, which is having an effect on this eclipse. So expect the unexpected, I guess. Be prepared for, well, I guess you can't really be prepared for surprises, can you? But you can, you know, you know that they might be coming, so you can have yourself ready for those moments so you react in a way that's more authentic to who you are instead of letting the drama of the circumstance kind of take you away on your emotions. All right, I know it's been a while since we had a video, so let's get into the cards. Nope. All right. Ooh, two came out at once. We have the Three Little Pigs, which in the typical traditional tarot deck is 20, which I believe is Judgment. I might have that wrong. I've got to think about that. Oh, and then we've got Beauty and the Beast, number 8. In the traditional tarot, that would be Strength. All right, so let's start with these three cards and see what wants to come up. All right, so I feel for whoever these messages are for, and remember that's kind of the purpose. I feel my job to bring these messages to the collective. That's what I've been guided to do from my angels and guides, and you are the one who knows which message is for you. These videos are for a lot of different people, so please just whatever resonates with you, whatever you know in your gut, wherever you feel it resonate. Some people it's their heart, sometimes it's their solar plexus, sometimes it's just deep in your stomach. Just you know if it's meant for you. All right, so let's see here. You know, I love the Beauty and the Beast card. It was always one of my favorite Disney movies because in this deck, it really is just showing you of the beautiful gift of love. And this doesn't have to be romantic love. It can be the love, self-love, kind of the union of the divine masculine and feminine within you and just feeling that self-love and wholeness. It can be friendship. It can be getting closer to family members. There's just so many different ways this can show up. Okay, let's see. All right. So one thing that comes up with the little pig story for me, if you think about it, you know that there's the three little pigs, and the first two brothers do not build their house of very strong materials. So, okay, here we go. Yeah, so what's coming through for someone is you are rebuilding a foundation of your life. Um, it could be something physical. I mean, you might be building a house. It could be like a physical rebuilding of your own body, but you are rebuilding from a better place of knowing, if that makes sense. So you've done some work on yourself, you've gone through something, so you're rebuilding something in your life. I don't know, for some of you, this could be something tangible like a house, like a business, like building, new communication in your relationships, or it just might be a rebuilding kind of the foundation of the inner part of you. Uh, okay, so where this message is going, someone has kind of experienced a dark night of the soul. You are past the dark night part of it, and really you can see what it was for, but you are rebuilding your foundation from stronger stuff. Sterner stock is what comes to mind, but that does not make any sense at all to me. So just keep doing what you're doing. Um, I don't know, what just came to me was like glass houses. I don't know why that's coming through. Anyway, so pardon, these are messages are kind of coming in all over the place. Could be because I hadn't done a video in a while and there's a lot of messages coming in from different guides and stuff. So you keep building this foundation and just as you're doing this, remember to speak kindly to yourself. You don't want to be building this new foundation with littered, is what I'm hearing, littered with words, self doubt or words that you're being negative to yourself. Okay, let's see. And it is just kind of time to take stock for someone that this message is for on your spiritual, mental, emotional, physical self. What are you anchoring those into? What is your deepest truth? So what's kind of coming through right now is for someone out there, you have found a mentor, a guru, someone that the way they're teaching is really resonating deeply within you. It is really hitting home, and it is amazing to find a mentor and to find people that we aspire to be more like. Your guides just want you to remember that you are your own authority at the end of the day. So connecting, really being in connection with your intuition will help you realize when, yeah, this is great and I love this information, or okay, I like what I've learned so far, but I'm not you. I'm not going to keep going down this road. And you don't have to discount what you've learned from someone if something pops up that's not so, maybe that's not what you thought would be in alignment for who this person is. But just remember, everyone is human and we're here to learn and share with others. And like your guides are saying, you are your own authority. You are the end all be all on what's best for you. Even when you forget sometimes, you know what's truly best for you. Okay. So let's see here. Going back to with the cards. As this foundation's being built, the way you're building it, you are built like your guides are just so happy for the foundation you're creating, and just realize there is just the biggest gift of love there for you. Whether it is self love or a new relationship or just seeing like the universal love and goodwill of others in the world. Okay. Um, And then I didn't even say what the other card was. Sorry about that. The third card that came up was the Two of Swords, and in this card there is a huge. I'm I'm guessing setting sun, because they're standing on two rocks over the ocean. So, dueling. Oftentimes the Two of Swords can indicate you're struggling between two decisions. Actually, what this feels like for someone isn't necessarily two external decisions. It's like two inner parts. Like there are two parts of you on the inside who are kind of battling it out. And not like for your soul, it's nothing that intense. Um, you just have kind of this internal battle that's happening. And it doesn't feel super serious or super scary. It's just something going on within you. Let me see if I can get anything more specific here. Okay, so all right, yeah. So what's coming through right now is you're battling with yourself about this gift of love that has shown up into your life. And again, it doesn't have to be external or romantic love. It could be just a huge gift of love from the universe in the form of abundance or prosperity. But you are wrestling within yourself. There's a part of you, I feel like the higher part of you, your higher self, that knows you deserve this, and everything you are is worthy of this and has always been. And then there's the other part of you who is kind of resisting it. So your guides want you to know that yes, they know you've been hurt before and they know what a big heart you have. This is the time. Let that love in, whatever that means. For whoever this is for, just let that love in. And yes, it can be scary, but you are in a different place now than you were the last time you thought this kind of gift of love had come into your life. So history is not going to repeat itself. You are a more evolved person making decisions from a new place with this new foundation that you have built. So, something to do with quieting the inner, like the part of you. Uh, for someone, what's coming through is quieting your mother's voice or your grandmother's voice. A lot of us out there are holding on to stories that we picked up as kids that were never ours to begin with. Just never. And it has been a part of your life for so long, you just believe it to be true, but it's not true and it's not who you are. So, yeah, just I'm trying to get more guidance on anything you could specifically do. Whoever this message is for and who this is reaching, what your guides are saying is that you know what to do. You've known for quite a while, and just do it. You've got this. So, yeah, they're saying shut up that like unruly side of you that like the unruly teenager within that just refuses to see the positive things right there. I don't know if that's making sense for someone that's coming through. So yeah, stop wrestling within yourself. Let's see, anything else? Anything else? Okay, yeah. So just realize too, as you kind of defeat this battle you're having within yourself, if you defeat the doubter, the one who is trying to make you think it's not happening for you, oh, sorry, a lot of messages are coming through. Your guides want you to know, do not make this battle worse by attaching, what am I trying to say here? By then after as you get to this point of seeing you have a decision to make, seeing how you're beating yourself up on one side, then don't take it to, oh my gosh, I've been working on myself. I feel more spiritually evolved. How could I do this? What was I even thinking? Because that just brings you back into that energy. Remember, we are spiritual beings having a human experience. And part of that human experience is emotions and feelings and things that sometimes are embarrassing or shameful that we don't want to feel that way. I've talked about this in videos before, like jealousy. So, what those guy is saying is like, shut up that person inside of you that's being jealous because it's happening to all of you. It's like not part of your life is about to upgrade and level up. All of you is. So I don't know. That seems a little out there. But let me pull three more cards so we stick with the 3, 6, or 9 option. Let's see what else wants to come through. Oh, all right. We have Sleeping Beauty, which is 13 uh, in the traditional tarot. Then we have the Guardian of Crystals, which I believe is Mother Earth Kaya. And then we have the Guardian of Hearts. So, with Sleeping Beauty, one thing that always comes through when I see this card is someone out there. Well, and this can also have to do with what the eclipse going on. For whoever this message is for, you are having extremely vivid dreams right now. Um, these dreams might be more vivid than dreams you've ever had in your whole life, and you are remembering them with a crystal like clarity that is kind of blowing your mind. So just realize that you, for whoever this message is for, you are very visual and very clairvoyant. So your dreams have messages, especially when they come through this clearly. When you're able to remember important like details, and for some of you, you're remembering the whole dream, or it feels like you are. So this is a good time to journal. If you're not willing to write, then do voice notes, even though writing really does open up a lot of things in your brain with your subconscious. So, try it on. Nobody has to read it but you. Don't worry that you have to show it to anyone else. So, yeah, your dreams are really important. And again, for those of you who are having a lot of insomnia during this eclipse, the few days up into and then after, it is really the effects of this eclipse, so don't get too stressed out about it. Because I feel for those of you experiencing the insomnia, it is pretty severe. As one of those people, uh, just know you're not going through it alone. It's too bad we all don't have like a place we could talk at 3 a.m. when we're not sleeping and everybody else is. I guess we could in the comments here if you needed to. But just know this too shall pass. I feel for someone listening, you are really stressing out because you've been affected all the way back since the solar eclipse on August 12th, or possibly even the Lion's Gate, because you're extremely sensitive to energies. And this August has been a really powerful influx of different energies, especially if you're a Leo having insomnia through this. It will pass. Um, just it's I can't say when, and we're not, the eclipse hasn't even happened yet, but it is working its way out. Okay, let's see what else. Um, so anytime I see, the Guardian of Crystals, it really makes me think of the stewardship we all kind of have over the earth and how we all have our responsibility to help keep this planet the beautiful place that we've been able to live all of these years. Humans have definitely cause damage and are ruining the environment in a lot of ways. Mother Nature's amazing, Mother Earth is amazing and can do a lot to help reset herself. But when this card comes through, it feels like this is a call to action for some of us, for some of you listening, with the prophetic dreams, and then this call to action of globally caring and supporting. I feel that for a collective of you out there, this is a time of uprising, a time where you can no longer deny your gifts, your talents, the the call within you that you are here to do something bigger with your life. That it's not just what you've been doing. That there's so much more that we can't see. Other dimensions, other existences, just other beings, beings of light that want to communicate with you. Okay, let's see here. Mhm. So another thing that comes up with Sleeping Beauty is the healing power of sleep. And one thing that I know is really helpful if you are someone who is unable to sleep, if you are experiencing insomnia, I like to do meditations or guided meditations, just something to keep me in a relaxed, calm place with my nervous system and still be laying in bed so my body hopefully will be able to get some of the rest it needs and regenerate as it should at night. Um, don't get caught up in stress. Like this just keeps coming through really loudly. So for someone you have really been worrying that you're not sleeping, and just please, if you can right now, take a deep breath in and then release. Finding different breathing techniques can also be helpful if you are someone going through this right now. Holding your breath after the inhale and then having a longer exhale can help bring you into a calmer state that might help sleep come along. But just, journal what you can during it and don't fight it as much as embrace the darkness at night to, you know, hear your inner guidance. All right. Let's see what else. So, this stewardship, some of you are being called on. There are a lot of you who are hearing it in your heart, and just know that it's time to do more. Um, so, and then the final one, the Guardian of Hearts. I do not remember who. When we get into the court cards of this deck, each one is um, related to something in the fairy tale world. So that's why we had Gaia with our Guardian of Crystals. Who is the Guardian of Hearts, though? It's a beautiful mermaid with rainbow wings. Um, and she's playing a horn, and she's got a chalice in her hands. I don't know who she is. I'm trying to remember. Hold on, let me just double check right so I'm not wasting all this time. Oh, so this is Archangel Gabriel. And oh, it's really interesting. So the message behind this card is watching your dreams for signs, and it's about awakening to your higher calling, which is what all of these cards have been saying. So for this, bringing it all back in, some of you are experiencing, I feel, kind of a surge in your psychic gifts, whether it's the clairvoyance, you're having these prophetic dreams. For some of you, it's clairsentience, you're a feeler, you just can feel things. Then there's cognizance, which is just knowing, you just seem to know things. There's other ones too, clairaudience, which is clear hearing. So don't be afraid. I feel like some of you got a little freaked out that this is happening. You have asked for this. You know you're ready for it. So don't be scared when it happens. Just realize you have your angels, you have your guides, you are protected, you are safe. There's nothing demonic about what's happening. Divinity, those are our divine gifts. So when we do things that are considered divinity, that's connecting with our higher selves, our godlike self, to help give us guidance here on earth. And if you are someone who is interested in developing those gifts more, there's a ton of things you can Google search. Um, if you would like some more specific help or guidance, please just comment and I will be sure to get something to you. So let me pull these cards up and we're going to go ahead. And which cards are we? Okay, we're going to grab a universe has your back to end this. So let me get that deck. I feel like ending with an affirmation or just a focal point can be so helpful when there's a lot going on energetically on the earth right now. I feel for so many of you, there's a lot going on energetically within you and changes and evolving and just coming into, a more authentic state of being, which sometimes has its growing pains. Outgrowing certain people, places, or things, putting yourself out there, trying new things. So let's see what message wants to end this. Okay. Oop, okay. The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. Two more times. The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. So, as you're going through these changes and realizing your amazing gifts that you've always had and rebuilding your foundation in a new, beautiful way with just love and gifts coming into your life, whenever you get confused or feel doubt or scared or clouded, just remember the moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. I hope you all have an amazing eclipse. I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you so much for being here. And just remember, living your life authentically, unapologetically, opens up the doors to so many magical things.